Everybody, you are on the lot with Stephen Hill here at Landover Southwest Houston. Just when I think things can't get any better, they do. Today, I wanted to share with you that we're finally starting to see some Range Rover Sports show up, and they're available right away versus having to order and wait for them. So let me show off one, just kind of as a general overview, and then if you want, come in and see me, and I'll show you all the ones that we have in stock for you. Check them out. So I pulled up this brand new 2024 Range Rover Sport. Wanted to show it off a little bit, check out my store, and let's do this. So there she is. Just wanted to show off. This is a Santorini Black, brand new 2024 Range Rover Sport. It is the SE Dynamic, and let me show you what that means. They make 2 horsepower outputs. This is the P400 Dynamic SE, puts out 395 horsepower. They also have a P360, which puts out 360 horsepower. And then the Dynamic actually will have beefier brakes, Brembo brakes in the front. These happen to be black, but you can get them in red if you so desire. And these are Scorpion Pirellis. I believe these are the 22s. Yep, you can get them in 21s and in 23s. And then to complement this, we've actually got the black pack on here, so you can see Range Rover, and the letters are all blacked out. The little side gill right there is blacked out, as well as the little nostrils. There, if it did not have the black pack, you would have a little bit of gold inlays here, and also in the front piece down there. Land Rover's always been green. It's kind of our off-road and commitment to the planet. It's got the double pixel headlights. You can get the 4-pixel headlights. They're just a little bit harder to come by. We've seen orders delayed with people that chose to have those, and we're willing to wait. See how the handles are flush. What's unique about the 2024 and the 2023, the new body styles, is the wheelbase is about 2 inches longer. Makes the car ride smoother, and also gives you 2 inches more legroom in the back seat. All right, coming around to the back of the vehicle. It's a little more rounded, which gives you a little more internal space. We've actually been able to give you about 3 cubic more feet of trunk space. Let me open this up and I'll show you. So if you look, the cutout's pretty big over here, and the depth and the width as well. So that gives you more space. You can lower the seats right there, and you can also raise and lower the height of the vehicle with these buttons right there. Let me show you another feature that this one has. If you pull this little middle loop right there, there's a little storage divider that pops up. It's super handy. So unlike this box right here, you don't have to fold it up or figure out what you're gonna do with it, because when you're done, you just push the little red button down and the red button down, and it folds back away. It's pretty cool. And then it does have the full-size spare. Actually, this one has a temp spare. You can get the full-size spare, and I do recommend it. So if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you have a flat and you happen to have 22s or 23s, and they don't have that in that little bitty town, you're not stuck there with a spare tire for the next 300 miles. All right, let's close that down. Let's check out the interior. Usually like to start the back first. So look how much space we have here. And I haven't opened the shade yet because it's so hot out here, but got a big panoramic roof. We've got the black chrome. They don't want to blind anybody with the chrome, but they wanted an elegant surface on the inside, so that's what they did with it. And this is a suit material that covers up all your speakers. And this one has the little manual side shade that you can hook right there to block a little bit of heat. Maybe add a little privacy to the back as well. All right, let's check out the front. Same setup on the driver's door. We do have the Meridian, which is a British home theater sound system. This is the ebony interior, and these seats are way softer than the Generation 4 22s ever were. We'll hop in. Because it's a Sport, you also have the paddle shifters. That's the downshift, and that's the upshift. And the start button is no longer up here. It's right next to the shifter. So you put your foot on the brake and start it up. I already set this one up with the gauges on left and right, so they'll come from England with a setup a little bit different than this, but I grew up with the gauges, so I really feel more comfortable with that. Adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel, The driver nanny, not a huge fan unless I've been up all night or really impaired. And then your sunshade is on the left now and not the right. They inverted those. Huge screen. If you look, all the buttons are gone. They were on the 23s. And now you have an inductive charger right there. And the British don't think we should have cup holders, so most of the time it's gonna look like that. But we do have our cup holders, and you have a little bit of storage under here as well. And then under the armrest, this one has a little refrigerator, which is an option. And that does get very cold. Close this back. This is how it looks normally. And then you do have your upper and lower glove boxes. So your upper glove box, which is felt lined. Your lower glove box. These are both lockable. You just have to go into your everything button, pick the little valet mode, and then pick a number you can remember after dinner and a glass of wine, because you're the only one that's going to know the number you picked that night. Also, one of my favorite things is the new 360 surround camera system. This is really helpful when you're in a parking lot or maybe on a tight off-road trail and you're trying to figure out what's going on. You can see all around your car. And there's also an off-road version where you have a see-through bonnet. And when you put the car in drive, I'll go ahead and do this. Start to roll forward. And the bonnet goes see-through. You can actually see what you're driving over, which is really helpful. Because you can pop a tire from the inside just as easily as you can pop a tire from the outside. Circle back around, hold on. Show off the dealership a little bit. And then also has the ability to raise and lower. This car can go through almost 3 feet of water. And I'm gonna raise the car up and hop out and show you what that looks like. So the way you do that is you can hit the mode button right here. If it'll give it to me. I'm in park. There we go. And we're gonna hit off-road. And the car is gonna raise right now. So it's raising up here. Front axle, and now the back axle is gonna raise. So we're all the way up. And let's jump out and check it out. So the whole profile of the car looks different with it raised up like that. See how much space you have between the tires. Let me turn the wheel up, and I wanted to show you some of the suspension components. It's pretty amazing, actually. So you have a multi-spoke connectors on there. So this car can run over speed bumps and not lose the wheel. Look at the suspension right here. There's your air suspension on there as well. And then let me raise the hood, show you how the raised air intakes. This is all aluminum, guys, so it's stronger than steel but lighter. There's your, it's a supercharged, turbocharged 6-cylinder with a mild hybridization. And you have your air intakes over here and over here, so it's like your nostrils. You have 2 of them. This car breathes on both sides. The air comes in through the hood, through this air intake right here, right down there, right into the car. There's your torsion bar. And it's all hidden, you can't even tell. It's just like that. All right, guys, this is kind of a quick hit on the car, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail. Let me lower it down. To access height, this is how you're gonna let people in. So let me close the door. See the car lowering? And that would make it a lot easier to get in and out, right? You can outdrive like this. Once you reach 3 miles an hour, it's going to raise back up to normal ride height. And if you so desire, you can take it to off-road height. It will ride in off-road height at about 50 miles an hour. And then for safety, it's going to lower right back down to normal ride height. Thanks so much for watching. Just a really quick video. We're gonna be getting more sports in, so give me a call. You can either pick one out that's available, or we can order a car for you. Right now it's probably 7 to 8 months, but we will be getting them in more often. Give me a call. The cell phone is 832-724-0244. You're on the lot with Stephen Hill.